Hello, today I'm going to show you guys how to make a tsunami wave tank. To begin, you'll need to gather some supplies. You will need a container, a ruler, some pens, newspaper, water, and some dirt. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have to mark out our container and where we're going to make the land. So what we want to do is make 1/3 of this container lengthwise, 1/3 of it to be land. So what we're going to do is you're going to measure your container and find out how long it is, because then we can figure out how much 1/3 is. So my container here is just about 15 inches. So since the length is 15, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 15 and divide it by 3 because I want to find out how much is 1/3. So that will give me 5. So I know that I need to measure out 5 inches. So that's what I'm going to do here. Measure out 5. And I'm going to measure out 5 inches again. And all I'm doing is extending the line so that now I have my container and I've made 1/3 sections, yeah? So I'm going to make 1/3 of it the island, okay? Another thing I have to do is once I build the island, and I'll show you guys how to do that in a bit, I want to fill up half of it with water. So it's going to be filled up halfway with water. So I'm going to, again, do the same thing. I'm going to measure out how tall this container is, and then since I wanted to find out how much is half of the container, I'll divide by 2. So the height of this container is 6. So again, if you guys want to see it written out, the height is 6, and if I want to find half, right, I'm going to divide by 2, and that gives me 3. So I'm going to measure out 3 inches from the bottom here. And again, I'm going to just extend my line. So you'll see I have marked out the halfway point. Now, to build the island, you're going to start with your newspaper and you're going to crumple it up. You can make little balls here. This will be to make your island. And so notice here that I'm going to keep the paper balls contained to the 1/3 of my land mass here, so I'm keeping it within 1/3 here. I'll do it on the side actually. So 1/3. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put your dirt, right? The island, we have dirt that makes up our island, so I'm going to cover this with some dirt now. The newspaper, really what you're doing with it is so that you don't have to fill the whole thing with dirt, right? The newspaper is taking up a bunch of space so that it's not filled completely with dirt. Requires less dirt to do it this way. The island's looking pretty good. There we go, we got a little island here. Okay, now all I'm going to do is pour my water. I'm going to pour it nice and carefully. I do recommend doing this whole project outside. It would probably be better. I'm going to try and pour this so I don't splash it everywhere. Let's see if I can do this nicely. looks like I'm gonna need a little bit more water. Then I got 2 jars. There you go. That's about halfway. It's okay if some of the dirt gets in your water. And then so here we have our island and we have our ocean. That's it. That's how you make a tsunami wave tank.